Hello, hello, hello. Antphrodite here, your pop culture psychic, back to you again with another reading. This time it's on the breakup of Tom Brady and Gisele. How do I say her last name? Bundchen? Girl, I don't know if I said that wrong. Anyways, apparently they're breaking up / divorcing. So I don't really know anything about them. I mean, I know he's like incredibly attractive, and so is she. That's about it. So I don't know. I'm gonna go ahead and do a reading on this, see what caused the split, what is gonna happen next. And yeah, remember these readings are all alleged for entertainment purposes only, and let's get started. Okay. So he'll be on the left, she'll be on the right. Oh, he's Judgment. Uh-oh. She's 4 of Cups. So everyone has told me that she's apparently gone on record as saying she's a witch. So maybe we'll see if that pops up here or not. Okay. Well, he definitely has main character syndrome. So, okay. So the Judgment card is what he shows up as. I don't think you could possibly find someone who cares more about what people think. I don't know if he pretends that he doesn't, but he's definitely trying to impress people. He wants people to like him. He presents the perfect image. Usually people who project the perfect image with the Judgment card and are really like concerned about what people think of them are usually the most insecure or have the most hide. Usually are not being their authentic self. So it definitely looks like he picked a partner who's very loyal and who can help heal him, who's not afraid to see his inner core, but I don't think he shows this with anyone else. Maybe when he was younger, he was like emotionally unavailable and then, kind of picked her as his person. But it definitely looks to me like he projects the image of what he's supposed to be. Like Judgment means like I'm doing the things that everyone wants me to do. I'm being the person that society tells me to be, the white picket fence, having the perfect career and the perfect relationship. Like it's to me, excuse me, it's the truth. Oh my God, I'm choking already. I think that's a sign that there's a part of him that he doesn't express or speak up about. Like there's a lot of opinions that he has that he can't say. She showed up as the 4 of Cups. I'm going to be honest with you. Okay. I'm not saying this to be disrespectful. If she is really a witch, she might see this, so I'm not trying to be rude. But with the 4 of Cups, she's bored. I think there's a part of her that's kind of like, you're kind of boring. Like, I think when they initially got together, there was a part of her that was like, oh, there's so many layers under here. Like, I can't wait to, like, unwrap all these layers. But over the years, as she's unwrapped the layers, she's realized there's really nothing in there. There's a lot of keys and a lot of locks, but there's no prize inside. Like, every box that she unlocks inside of him is empty. So he's not really hiding anything. It's hollow. It's shallow. So I think for her, she's very, very bored. I think that for her, she's kind of like, ugh, like, I can't keep doing this. I don't know. I just see her over it. The 5 of Wands. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't want to push you anymore. I feel like I'm the one pushing you. I feel like I'm the one, doing things for you and making you go along. I also think there's a part of her that's the 6 of Pentacles. There's a part of her that's like, you can't survive without me. The 6 of Pentacles is like almost like, not necessarily a leech, but it's like depending upon someone. So for me, I see that as her being like, I have to do everything. Not that he's like another kid to her, sometimes with the Knight of Wands, but it's more along the lines of like, I have a lot of love for you, the Lover's card, but I'm no longer in love with you. Like, you're not sexy to me anymore. You're like another child, or, you're like, you can't function without me. Like, you can't do anything without me. Like, it's almost like he's become dependent on her rather than love. You know what I mean? I think that's for her. I think she's like, that's how she fell out of love with him. She's like, I love you, but I'm not in love with you. Like, this behavior is not attractive to me anymore. And I think there's a part of her that was like, really loved him and really wanted to make this work. And I think that for a long time, she was like, no, like, this is gonna work. But I think it just got to a point where she was like, you're not changing like at all. Like, and it's fine to not change, but you need to evolve, and you're not evolving, and I'm evolving. Like, I just think that she's been growing and he's stagnant. Like, I think he's exactly in the spot he was when they first got together. And she's just like, you've regressed, if anything. Justice, Knight of Cups, and 2 of Swords. I think that she had a lot of demands, and I think that he tried initially to make her happy and to do those things. I just think he fell short. I think they've been having problems for a while. I wouldn't be surprised if they were in therapy or if they were just like, trying to figure it out. Because it looks to me like there were a lot of ultimatums that were issued. There were a lot of, non-negotiables that were issued. There were a lot of legal things that were trying to be ironed out. Like, it definitely looks to me like they tried for sure. I mean, at least she might not agree that he was trying hard enough, but I think the hardest he's trying. I think his effort that he was putting in is unfortunately the most amount of effort he's ever put in anything. I think he's a star quarterback, right? And he's super attractive. He's had everything handed to him. So for not to say that he doesn't work hard, but like he's had the easiest fucking trajectory in his life. So I just think he has a little bit of a warped sense of effort versus reward than most people. I mean, I don't necessarily think that these two are going to be on bad terms, to be honest. The Two of Swords upright and the Justice card upright and the Knight of Cups usually means growth. So I don't think that they're going to be on bad terms. If they are, it won't last long, but I don't think so. To me, it looks like it'll be an understanding. One thing I will say about his energy is I think that he's very respectful. Like, even if he does things that are disrespectful, I think there's a part of him that knows how to act. Again, because he cares so much about what he looks like. I don't know if I would necessarily say that he's messy. Even if he does messy things, I would say that he's sometimes careless. Maybe impulsive is a better word. Ace of Swords, Eight of Cups reverse, and Hangman reverse. Okay, so that's probably going back to the NFL, right? Because he left and retired and he came out of retirement. He didn't want to retire in the first place. I wouldn't be surprised if he felt pressure to retire because of his family or his relationship. All I can tell you is retiring wasn't his idea. It wasn't his idea. So I think that that's probably more along the lines of what was going on. Six of Swords, King of Swords, Sun reversed. It's his identity, and he felt like he lost his identity. I'm going to be honest with you. I don't... He doesn't... Okay, I don't... Is it this mean to say? I don't think it's mean. I really don't think it's mean. He doesn't have an identity, and he doesn't know who he is, so his idea of who he is just the star quarterback. Like, he's just not a person. This isn't a person. It's a caricature. It's a image. It's a perception. Like... The real him is almost like a scared little boy inside. Like, he needs to nurture and heal his inner child. Thought there was a fucking thing there. But yeah, he needs to nurture his inner child. And I think she tried, but he's not being himself. He's not. A lot of people, talk about cheating and stuff. I'm not saying that cheating didn't happen. All I'm saying is I don't see cheating in this spread, which means that whatever caused their breakup, because as I'm looking at, really has nothing to do with cheating or not cheating. Like, cheating doesn't play a factor in it. Well, I mean, I'm sure if it did, it plays a small factor, but that's more of a symptom than anything, because to me it looks like I'm not seeing cheating. So it's not playing as big of a role as anyone could think it was. And again, usually not seeing cheating means there's a good chance that he didn't cheat, but who the fuck knows, honestly. And I don't really care. It's not really what I'm focusing on. The Knight of Pentacles, the Empress reverse, and the Eight of Swords, that's about feeling like pressured and trapped. So if anything, I just think she felt, that's her. She just felt like she wasn't getting what she wanted. She felt pressured and trapped. Best case scenario, these two had an agreement. That's the best case scenario, is the two of them would have an agreement that you can do what you want to do and I'll do what I want to do on certain days. That's the best scenario in that instance. Other than that, that would be her just being like, I'm sick of this shit. Like, I'm over it. Because I just see her unsatisfied. So I don't know. I don't really think, I don't know. I don't know if that's what they did or if that's just her feeling like I'm unsatisfied. I want out. I can't really tell if she made that decision or if she just thought about it. And was like, because the Three of Wands, like other people, Seven of Swords and Five of Pentacles is like, getting what I want and doing it in a respectful way, Five of Pentacles. So the only way that you could read that is that either they had an agreement and they tried that, maybe tried an open thing, or if she thought about it and then was just like, no, I'm breaking up. I can't take this anymore. So, that's kind of what I'm seeing. Hopefully I explained that correctly. Probably didn't, but whatever. Maybe you guys understand what I'm saying here. Page of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles reversed, and Seven of Pentacles reversed. There's some sort of argument about their careers. There's an argument, like maybe someone worked too much. Did he work too much? Maybe maybe she played a role, or their relationship or family played a role in him quitting or retiring. Because it just seems like there's arguments here about deals, about brand deals, about money, about contracts. There's arguments about when is enough. There's arguments about, you were the king or you were the queen, and now it's time to transition to something else. Like there's arguments here about fairness and equality in their relationship when it comes to the balance of their careers and their personal life. And I just think that the Page of Pentacles is like expectations. Like I had all these expectations. I put them to the side for you. It's my turn. Or I had all these expectations. You can't take that. I told you not to take that. Why did you take that? Now I don't have time to do this. Like you need to take the kids, or you need to do this. Like to me, it seems like not necessarily competitive, because I actually don't think they were competitive with each other. And that's what makes me really sad about this connection. I'll get to that in a second. But I don't think they were competitive with each other. I think it's fairness. I think it's equality. I think, the moon is reversed. I think that they were honest with each other, but I just think that for some reason they couldn't make it work. It's like you're not following through with what you said you were going to do. It's like every day he would wake up and be more impulsive, or every day she would wake up and just be upset. Like it's just like every day, like no matter how hard we try, it doesn't work. I think they tried everything to make this work though, because the Eight of Pentacles is like, I'm tired of all this energy and effort. The Queen of Cups, she left for sure. She left him. Don't let him spin it anyway. I don't know what they're saying, but she left him. And the moon is reversed, which is like being brutally honest. I think they were honest with each other. I do. I think it was just one of those things where it's like, I'm tired of this. I'm building a ton of frustration and lots of stress. It's not worth the fight anymore. I can't keep doing this. I think weaponized incompetence played an incredible part in their relationship. I think he has weaponized incompetence where he pretends he doesn't know how to do something, although he probably didn't know how to do it because he was coddled. And instead of learning it, he just, I don't know. Like I think playing stupid and naive works, and worked. So I just think it weared her down. I think she built resentment. I think it weared her down. The thing that makes me sad is I really like the two of them together energetically. I think that she was the perfect person for him. I think that he was supposed to become the perfect person for her and never did. So I think she learned her lesson and he didn't, which really sucks. I feel like I can very much resonate with her energy. So her being a witch does not shock me. Girl, you're a healer. Definitely a healer. Definitely an intuitive, for sure. Definitely attracted someone with a wounded inner child. Wouldn't be surprised if he had a little bit of Peter Pan syndrome. Did he have a helicopter parent? Was he emotionally avoidant? Anyways, all I can say is can relate, but regardless, I actually really like the two of them together, understand why they were together. I don't think that their relationship was a bad relationship. I just think that he just fumbled the ball. Like literally, like I'm dead serious, like pun intended. I think he just dropped the ball. I don't think he was thinking things through. I don't think he realized that. I think he took for granted. He thought she would never leave. So I just think that he's going to be in for a rude awakening. I think she'll be able to move on pretty easily. I think that he's going to try to move on, but he's the type of person where he's going to try to win her back. I don't think he should be with her though. I'm going to be honest. I think he really needs to find who he is and be with someone different. I don't think he knows who he is. He needs to explore himself 100%. Explore his identity, explore what he likes sexually, explores what he likes romantically, explores what he likes personally. Like he needs to try different hats on for size and really figure out who he is. I don't know if he'll ever do that because he's super popular, famous, rich, and successful and an athlete, but yeah. I hope it works out. I hope the best for both of them. This makes me sad. This one actually makes me sad. First time I've ever read a celebrity where I'm like, this relationship actually is kind of sad that it's ending. I kind of understand it. Even though I'm sure there's drama and chaos inside of it. There's with every relationship. I'm actually sad about this one. First time celebrity reading, I didn't think it didn't feel superficial. So It's kind of crazy, right? I mean, I guess maybe his end was a little superficial, not hers. All right, so if you guys like that, make sure you check those links to my PayPal down below. There's one on YouTube that's a heart. It says thanks. You give me money directly. Follow me Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, Antphrodite. Make sure you subscribe down below on YouTube because I do live streams on YouTube where I give readings to my viewers all the time. So until next time, bye guys.